All right, hockey fans, here we are. It is the semifinal game. Home team is the Rochester Junior Americans. They are in white, going from left to right. The visiting team in fourth place, Team Long Island. They are in black, going from right to left. These two teams faced off yesterday in their final game of the prelims. Rochester came away winning that one. Game ended in a bit of a skirmish, and we've got a tripping penalty. Whoa! We didn't have any penalties called last game, it seemed like. So that is Team Long Island penalty number 16, Madeline Mott, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 16, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 0:25, and it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Team Long Island brings this puck out, pushed back in by Rochester, rejected by Team Long Island. Puck is taken back behind the net by Nora McBride. Turned back by Team Long Island, goes right to CC McDonald, and that is sent down. That goes on net. Save made by Charlotte Parker, and she's going to hold on to that one. for the faceoff. There was lots of energy in yesterday's game. I expect to see lots of energy put forth, especially here in this first period from Team Long Island. Face off to the left side of Parker, taken by Whitney, fired, save made, rebound goes up on the left side. Brotto pushes this in. Fanchulo drives this around into the trapezoid, collected by Seals. No, keep bringing it around is Whitney. Fanchulo knocks this back, and it is sent around behind the goal by Team Long Island. Sent up at the point. Brotto not able to hold it. Kalachi's got to go back and grab it, and it looks like that touched somebody on the bench for Team Long Island. Perhaps if they were leaning over, and it appears that they were, then this faceoff is going to go down into Team Long Island's end of the arena, off to the right side of Charlotte Parker. Searles wins the draw, pulls this puck back to Brotto. Brotto to Kalachi. Kalachi sends this into the corner. Whitney's going to have to go to work. Goes into the trapezoid, grabbed by Fanchulo. Fanchulo looking, plays this off the back net, out in front, shot. Oh, save made, Charlotte Parker. What a save. Puck sent around by Team Long Island. These blue numbers on black jerseys is a little difficult to read through the cheesecloth they have protecting us here in the stands. Team Long Island trying to play that around. Brotto able to hold it. Coming in, Sidney Goodrich. Goodrich digging. Brotto trying to fling this towards the corner. It comes back. Stepping up Kalachi. She rips this forward. That gets stopped by Team Long Island. Held by Goodrich. Sidney trying to move this up. Picking that puck up. Roxanne Benoit. Puck comes out into the middle. Goodrich spinning. There's a shot. Save made. Charlotte Parker. Charlotte came to play today. 3 great saves already by Charlotte, and we're just over 3 minutes into the first period. Teams are at even strength. Rochester sends this off towards the goal. Parker picks this up, wraparound not able to be completed by, who's that? Is that Baldwin? No, yeah, it is, Peyton Baldwin. Nora McBride sends that in. Estelle Dallin goes into the trapezoid, sends that around, runs into a player, falls down. Coming back with this puck, Vivian Shields. Shields knocks this out into the neutral zone. Right there, though, is Wozniak. Woz to McDonald to McBride, back to Woz. Here comes Nadia, moving in on the right side, moving away in. There's a shot low, save made Charlotte Parker. Rebound goes over to the left side, held in at the point by Whitney. Avery sends this in deep, out in front. Searles not able to get that shot off. Puck comes back, Whitney holds it. Whitney sends this into the corner. Wozniak there. Little short pass for Evie Warner. Warner moves us back over to the corner. Gets knocked up along the boards. Avery sends this back into the middle. Tegan Coyne picks it up. Centering pass. Misses Evie. Picked up by Fanchulo. Fanchulo sends this through the trapezoid, goes over to the far corner. Played there by Madeline Mott. Mott tries getting it out, held by Whitney. Whitney, soft pass into the slot, comes back to her. Avery pulls this over to the left side, top of the circle. Gets this to Waz, shot, save made. Waz again, this goes off the side of the net. Back behind the goal, in a trapezoid. Waz out to Fanchulo. Fanchulo rips it low. Another save by Charlotte Parker. Dad's in the corner looking to play referee. Can't play referee unless you got stripes on. This puck knocked out into the neutral zone by Lily Kern. She goes off for her change as Fanchulo brings this puck back. Fanchulo to Warner. Warner trying to get this to a shooting position. Not able to. Dumps his puck into the trapezoid. Picked up by Campbell Arthur. Arthur sends this up. Held by Brotto. Fires this forward. And that is caught on the blue line by Kalachi. Able to hold that puck in. Now it gets ripped out, and that's going to be an icing. We'll bring the face-off, and there's a neck guard loose by the face-off circle. All sorts of body parts falling off here. Necks, faces, it's all coming off here at the Ford Ice Center, Bellevue. Home of the 14U semifinal game for the 2024 Girls Showcase, Smashville. Caitlin Becker taking the face-off. Wins this draw, pulls this puck back. Kalachi drives forward. Kalachi had Nika Paletta on her. Long Island bringing this puck around, able to get this out. And if this makes it, it's going to be another icing And another icing is called, and that brings this face-off back down by Charlotte Parker. .10:26 to go in this opening period. Another faceoff won by Rochester. Becker pulls this back to Kalachi. Kalachi weaves her way into the corner, gets by Cameron Whitenbach, back into the trapezoid. Kalachi going around. Drops this puck off for Botto. Botto coming around looking for a wraparound shot. Another big save by Charlotte Parker. Charlotte Parker not eating any Cheerios this morning because Cheerios has a hole in the middle. There's no hole in the middle of Charlotte Parker today. Face-off won by Team Long Island. Campbell Arthur driving this puck forward into the neutral zone. Here comes Campbell weaving her way over into the O zone. Dumps this puck in. Goes to the trapezoid. Played around there by CeCe McDonald. This comes in, goes across the top of the slot. Right by Reagan Healy. Battle for this puck along the boards, comes out into the neutral zone. Retreating back to pick it up is Andy Lefkowitz. Lefkowitz cycles this around in her end of the ice, passes this puck up, misses everybody. That's another icing. Long Island missing passes here early in the first period. Need to connect on them to avoid these icing calls. Another face-off on the left side of Charlotte Parker. Team Long Island wins. Tika Coyne going in. She gets checked by Roxanne Benoit. Battle for that puck along the corner. In the corner. Leaning on it, Kristen Cummings. Puck comes out. Coyne couldn't get the shot off. Puck gets ripped through the middle. They're going to call icing on that. It touched like 100 people. I don't know how you know that touched a Long Islander last. So again, if you subscribe to this channel, and you can unsubscribe after if you want to, but why would you want to, right? You could chat, and I will chat back. I want to find out what's everybody's favorite bagel shop. I told you yesterday, my favorite is Calvary Bagel on Hicksville Road in Massapequa. Best bagel shop in the world. Wozniak taking the face-off for Rochester. Team Long Island, I can't tell. On the shoulders, there's no outline of the numbers. I can't read them. Vivian Shields gets this puck off the face-off, passes this up, goes across. Lily Kern going after it, gets knocked back out. Evie Warner gives this to Nadia. Nadia Wozniak coming into the slot, and it's poked away. Gets a shot off. Another big save by Charlotte Parker. Great back checking. I believe that was Madeline Mott back checking the whole way. Another face-off to the left side of Charlotte Parker. Becker pulls his puck back to Fanchulo. Fanchulo moves up along the board, sends this towards the corner. Adriana Morabito chasing after it, sends this back up. Top of the circle, Fanchulo battling for it, moves this down to the hash marks. Now this puck leaks out, and I think that went off of Caitlin Becker, but they're going to call icing anyway. These officials love the icing call. Another face-off next to Charlotte Parker. So there's still time. This is going to be an exciting game. Make sure you tell your friends to tune in. Call them up. Shoot them a text. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbor. Tell your friend's neighbor's dog to tune in and watch this game live as Team Long Island and Rochester Junior Americans battle it out to see who's going to play in the championship game at 12:45 today. Fanchulo, Becker, Gina Cola. Seri passes over to Dalin. Dalin shot. Glove save, scooped up off the ice by Charlotte Parker. That's Estelle Dallin's first shot of the game. I only know that because that's my daughter. I'm supposed to pay more attention to her. Allegedly, anyway. Here comes Olivia Searles in to take the face off against Nika Paletta. I think. Nope, that is Madeline Mott. Shot! Goal! And I do believe, who is that? Peyton Baldwin with the goal. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 16, Peyton Baldwin. Assisted by number 65, Olivia Searles. 16 from 65. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 6:57 of the first period. Rochester takes this puck in deep into the trapezoid, grabbed by Team Long Island, send it around, caught by Emma Colaci at the hash mark, sends this back into the corner. Campbell Arthur picks this up, skates through her trapezoid, sends this up. Botto got a piece of it, comes back up. Colaci sending this back in. Lexi Jackson as well. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Cycling it around is Emma Colaci. Colaci tried dumping it, got caught by Campbell Arthur. Arthur sends this down the length of the ice. Colaci grabs it, passes this back behind the net to Botto. Botto gives it right back to Emma. Emma off the boards for Evie Warner. Warner sends this up for Tegan Coyne. Coyne battling her way in, shot, and a goal! Tegan Coyne from Evie Warner! Take a quick look at this replay here. This puck comes down. Tegan Coyne on the right side goes by. Charlotte goes down, tries to make the save, not able to come up with it. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 5, Tegan Coyne. They said assisted by Nora McBride. Number 13, I thought Evie Warner. I think that's assisted by Evie Warner from Nora McBride. 5 from 88 from 13. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 7:59 of the first period, and they lead 2-0. That was a beautiful glove save there by Reggie Healy. Face off to her right side. Kristen Cummings taking the draw for Team Long Island. Face off won by Waz. It comes out in front. Waz back, hands this up to the point and grabbed by Roxanne Benoit. Another loose shot, loose save, and that puck gets cleared out to the corner. Oh, what a play. We need more cowbell. Wozniak, nice move to get around Claire Whalen. Wozniak coming in, has got Warner in the middle. Warner overshot, save, Charlotte Parker. And we get more cowbell. Evie Warner coming in, passes, shot, taken by Woz. Another save by Charlotte Parker. I see we got a couple of more viewers now. Somebody called a neighbor. Now call the other neighbor. Tell them to get their best friend and their best friend's cat on YouTube to watch this game. Sydney Goodrich cycling around back behind the net, drops this off in the corner for Avery Whitney. Whitney loses this puck. Becker goes in to play it around. Dan-Dalin picks this up in the corner. Estelle looks over her shoulder, loses that puck. It comes back down, grabbed by Cameron Whitenbach. Whitenbach tries popping this up. Goodrich grabs it. Fanchulu gets a piece of it, ends up passing this over to Whitney. Whitney breaking into the offensive end, has that puck knocked away. Team Long Island not able to get it out, though. Becker in. Now Team Long Island trying to backhand that away. Estelle down, gets a piece of it. Goes to Becker. It's a goal! Becker from Dalin. We'll wait for the official scorer there, but I do believe that was Caitlin Becker from Estelle Dalin. Olivia Searles wins the faceoff. They're going to give it to her unassisted, and I disagree. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 3, Caitlin Becker, assisted by number 26, Olivia Dalin. 3 from 20. Olivia, whoops. Sorry, Stelly. Number 26, Estelle Dalin. Becker from Dalin. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 9:33 of the first period, and they lead 4-0. Lexi Jackson with this puck off the boards, drops this back to Kalachi. Kalachi comes over to the middle, fires this all the way across. This gets picked off by Liliana Ziegler. Ziegler sends this through the neutral zone. It's going down. Kalachi's going to have to hustle if she's going to get it before it ices. Icing's waved off. Kalachi comes around, passes up for Coyne. Coyne nudges this up to Jackson. Jackson loses this. Coyne picks it up. Here comes Teagan over the blue line. Teagan in, shot. Oh, goes across the top of the paint. Picked up by Andy Lefkowitz. She tries clearing it. That gets ripped back in by CC McDonald. Here's Waz. Shot, save. Puck is still loose, and that gets gobbled up by Charlotte Parker. 4:20 to go in the first period. Face off to the right side of Charlotte. Waz pushes this forward, goes to the corner, grabbed by Claire Whalen. She's able to send this around into the neutral zone. Retreating back is Nora McBride. McBride picks this puck up, trying to get this up and out. Teagan Coyne there to help out, moves this up to Wozniak. Waz over the blue line. Her and Evie are in together. Waz shot, saves Charlotte Parker. Waz loses her edge as she goes down into the corner. So this is the Terry Crisp rink of the Ford Ice Center in Smashville, Tennessee. Terry Crisp is well known for having this rink named after him. Puck pass back to the point. Whitney skating up top of the circle. Sends it to the slot. Kick save by Charlotte Parker. Puck comes back out to Whitney. Whitney to Fanchulo. Fanchulo swings and misses. Cameron Whitenbach backhands this puck. Gets a little help. And this comes out into the neutral zone. Whitney chases that puck down. Passes this all the way across. Makes its way to Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich into the O-zone at the hash mark. Goodrich in deep, stops at the corner. Comes back to cycle his puck around, pass it over, shot wide left, off the base of the boards, out for Fanchulo. Fanchulo sends this into the paint. Another kick save by Charlotte Parker. This comes across. Olivia Searles picks this up, hot off the bench. Searles brings this in all alone while she waits for the rest of her offensive line to come onto the ice. Passes it to Sari DiNicola. DiNicola cycles this into the corner, looking, has Kalachi breaking through the slot. Misses. This puck comes back. And Kalachi was in too deep, and she has to retreat all the way back to her end of the ice to pick this puck up. Emma goes into a trapezoid. Less than 3 minutes to go in this period. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. And Lexi Jackson checks Delilah Polk. And Lexi's going to go to the box for that one. Hush falls over the crowd. I do believe he said body contact or body check. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 73, Lexi Jackson, 1 minute 30-second minor for body checking. Number 73, a minute 30 body check. Time of the minor penalty, 12:11 of the first period. And it's the first time, or second time. Nope, first time we see Rochester special teams PK team or line out on the ice. Whatever I'm talking about. Madeline Mott brings this puck in on the left side at the hash mark. Kalachi knocks that puck free. Battle for that puck back behind next to the trapezoid. Mock going in, trying to dig that puck out. It leaks up. Evie Warder grabs it, flicks this forward into the neutral zone. Chased down by Max Sigler. Sigler has Teagan Coyne all over her. Teagan trying to get that puck away and does. Teagan hooked down to the ice. Sigler not able to get it. Wozniak comes away with this puck. Waz shot blocked by Campbell Arthur. Sigler trying to get this puck out. Waz trying to hold it in. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Now back in. Sigler backhands this out. Goes right to CC McDonald. McDonald flicks this forward. Doesn't get it by Andy Lefkowitz, though. And Lefkowitz sends this back out into the neutral zone. Played up by Rochester. Wozniak trying to dump this in. Not able to. Has to play this again. Taken away by Kristen Cummings. Waz grabs this puck in the trapezoid. Passes up to McBride. Shot. Glove save by Charlotte Parker. 5 seconds to go in the player advantage for Team Long Island. A minute 23 to go in the first period. Rochester leads by a score of 4-0 here at the Terry Crisp Rink at the Ford Ice Center in Smashville, Tennessee. That puck is lifted high. It's far. It hit the rafters. We'll have a face-off in the zone again. Face-off won by Long Island, and the teams return to even strength. Baldwin sends that into the corner. Dalin coming in with the stick lift. Puck is underneath her feet. This goes by the side of the net. Now it's off the back of the net, flicked around over to the near side. Play along the boards by Fanchulo. Fanchulo trying to kick this free, comes out towards the middle. Lexi Jackson not able to keep it. Baldwin chasing after it, but she's going to let Avery Whitney get it. Whitney fires this towards the corner for Jackson. Jackson not able to catch it. Comes up on the near side. Drops off for Fanchulo. Fanchulo going back behind the net. Passes into the slot, and that's taken away by Team Long Island's Lily Kern. She dumps this puck across, goes off for her change. Avery Whitney loses her edge. She gets up. We'll make fun of her for that later. Whitney to Dalin. Dalin dumps this puck in, going to go off for a change. This puck is going to get picked up by Andy Lefkowitz. Lefkowitz in the trapezoid. Passes this puck up, intended for Cameron Whitenbach, but she wasn't able to catch it. And Kalachi starts this advancement. Comes back to Emma. Emma comes in off the boards, avoids a hit from Whitenbach. Kalachi to Becker. Caitlin sends this into the neutral zone. Sydney Goodrich there playing on this puck, passes it back to Kalachi, and that's going to end our first period of play. At the end of one period here at the Terry Crisp Rink of the Ford Ice Center in Bellevue, Tennessee. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and Rochester leads by a score of 4-0. We'll be back in a minute. So score correction, it is only 3-0. I don't know how the scoreboard said 4. I'm just reading. Goal scored by Peyton Baldwin, Tegan Coyne, and Caitlin Becker. That's it. That's 3. So second period, Rochester in white going from right to left this period. Team Long Island in black going from left to right. DiNicola in the corner with this puck. She falls down. Puck comes up to the hash mark. Lily Kern tries getting it out. Caught by Connie Botto. Botto steps up. That shot comes into the slot. It's loose. Goodrich not able to bury. Puck goes back behind the net. Botto steps up at the hash mark. Drives this puck towards the corner. Gets sent back by Team Long Island. Becker catches it. Flings this back into the trapezoid. Grabbed by Roxanne Benoit. She tries clearing it out. Kalachi over there has to play this puck back into the neutral zone. Kalachi passes this puck over to Botto. Botto sends this across into the middle. Goodrich sends this up into the air. Becker kicks this into the offensive end. And here's Tegan Coyne trying to work her way around Claire Whalen. Coyne forced into the corner. Coyne holding this puck, waiting for the rest of her offense to come on board. And there they are. Here's Wozniak. Passes puck over to CeCe McDonald. McDonald shot, save made. Charlotte Parker, loose puck. Woz grabs this and takes this back into the trap. Passes out in front. Evie Warner gets knocked away. McDonald grabs it. That gets blocked by Campbell Arthur. And this gets sent up into the Rochester end, retreating back. CeCe McDonald able to backhand this over to Wozniak. Wozniak cycles this back into the neutral zone, hits Tegan Coyne. Coyne brings this over the blue line, passes forward for Woz. Woz around, back, wrap around, centering pass, gets deflected away by Max Sigler. Nice play. There's a shot that's also blocked. Wozniak from the faceoff dot. Shot sails high all the way to the far side. Fanchulo picks this up off the boards. Fanchulo shovels this into the corner, goes into the trapezoid, collected by Team Long Island. They rip this up high off the glass. Avery Whitney catches it, trying to knock this back in. Gets pushed out, though, by Adriana Morabito. Recovered by Fanchulo. Fanchulo to Woz. Woz back into the O-zone. Woz dumps this puck in. She's going to go off for her change. Peyton Baldwin. Peyton Baldwin took out a Team Long Island player, and the Team Long Island player tried retaliating, so Peyton Baldwin took her out again. We'll see if Peyton gets 2 checking penalties or just 1. Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 16, Peyton Baldwin, 1 minute 30-second minor for body checking. Number 16, a minute 30 body check. Time of the minor penalty, 2:31 of the second period, and it's a Team Long Island power play. Battle for that puck in the Rochester end of the ice. Kalachi knocks this to the corner, passes back behind the net for Botto. Botto passes up for Jackson. Jackson pushes into the offensive end, taken away by Madeline Mott. Madeline Mott loses that puck in the slot. It is cleared by Team Long Island, caught by Kalachi. Kalachi trying to push this back in, knocked back out, though, by Arthur. Into the corner, Botto there to grab it, sends this to the other corner, chasing after it, Nika Paletta. Pops up in the air for Nika. Now this is sent up, caught by Campbell Arthur at the point. She fires this. That gets blocked by Emma Kalachi. Kalachi skating up, sends this off the boards for Lexi Jackson, but bad angle, too much spin, and that puck goes down the length of the ice for an icing, and we'll bring this faceoff off to the right side of Reggie Healy. 27 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for Rochester. Face off to the right side of Reggie. Tegan Coyne trying to drive that forward off the face-off. There's a shot save made by Reggie. McDonald sends this up along the boards for Evie Warner. Warner trying to snap this forward. Warner and Coyne trying to help each other out. Polk in there blocking him. Coyne moves his puck forward. He gets knocked back out. Whitney has it. Coyne comes out of the zone. Whitney goes in, dumps this puck back behind the net. Grab there by Delilah Polk, and the teams return to even strength. Baldwin goes to the bench. Wozniak hits the ice. Puck comes out to Woz. Woz, soft shot, save made. Charlotte Parker pushes puck back to the corner. Polk there trying to play it up. Blocked by Woz. Woz coming around, top of the slot. Shot, just kicked off the skate of Charlotte Parker. To the corner it goes. Evie Warner returns this back to Wozniak. This is grabbed by Polk. Tried clearing it out. There was almost too many players on the ice. Totally should have been, because it caught a Rochester skate as she was going on to the bench. Wozniak cycling this puck back into the offensive end. Comes out in front, lifts that shot, saved by the beautiful face of Charlotte Parker. Whitney grabs his puck at center ice, passes up to Wozniak. Wozniak brings us in on the left side. Woz stops short at the hash mark, passes back to Avery. Avery sends this over to Fanchulo. Fanchulo brings his puck into the corner. It's knocked away, back up at the hash mark. Loose puck all alone. Wozniak goes up, grabs it, skates this back to the trap. She's got DiNicola out in front. DiNicola pushed off the slot. Passes back to Whitney. Whitney skates this up. Fires this at the goal. Tip by Dan-Dalin is missed. Puck goes to the corner. Fanchulo grabs it at the hash mark. Fanchulo skates this back, tries centering it, gets deflected away. Dan-Dalin grabs this puck, passes it up to Whitney. Whitney sends this deep into the corner. DiNicola going after it. Andy Lefkowitz grabs this, rips this through the trapezoid on the near side. Puck grabbed by Max Sigler, and she sends this down the length of the ice. No icing, played by Reggie Healy. Now this gets passed up to DiNicola battling. Kalachi picks this loose puck up. Kalachi going east-west, now cycles this puck back into her zone. Kalachi passes up to Serafini DiNicola. DiNicola tries centering that pass, gets blocked by Team Long Island, and this puck gets returned. Rochester getting a little sloppy out here right now. Madeline Mott trying to drive this puck in deep, takes this into the corner. Mott guarding that puck. Kalachi trying to get at it, trying to slide in and get a piece of it is Liliana Ziegler. Puck comes loose, picked up by Seri DiNicola. Here comes Seri. DiNicola over the blue line in the offensive end. Centering pass gets blocked by Claire Whalen. That goes on net off of Lexi Jackson. Jackson tries flicking this out into the slot. Charlotte gets a piece of it, and Team Long Island able to clear this puck out. Emma Kalachi picks this up in the neutral zone, cycles this over, misses Baldwin, stolen by Roxanne Benoit, and they cross off sides. Oh, no. Sometimes the adrenaline takes over, and the adrenaline is wrong. They'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. New lines coming in for Rochester. New forward line for Team Long Island. We need more girls on the ice. Wozniak taking the face-off against Kristen Cummings. Woz pulls this over to the side. Puck grabbed by Lily Kern. Kern passes back. D-to-D pass. Back up for Lily. Lily not able to catch it. Tegan Coyne takes this puck away. Goes around Claire Whalen. Coyne back in the trapezoid, looking for somebody to pass to. She's going to drop it off on the right side to McBride. McDonald switch. McDonald takes this puck back into the trap. McDonald centering pass gets missed. Center point. Whitney, shot fired. Save. Loose puck is finally covered up by Charlotte Parker. Hey, and you got to see Reggie Healy watch the whole thing. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. My apologies. Face off to the right side of Charlotte. Caitlin Becker pulls this puck over to Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich back to McDonald. McDonald back for Goodrich. Right there, though, is Team Long Island's. I can't see your number. Oh, it's Kristen Cummings. Gets that shot off. Save made by Reggie. Puck goes into the corner. Cummings sends this into the trapezoid. Grabbed by Caitlin Becker. Becker passes this puck up for Sydney Goodrich. It's taken away, though, by Cameron Whitenbach. Back into the trapezoid. McDonald plays this back to the other side. She's going to chase after it. So is Adriana Morabito. Puck comes across the top of the slot, picked up by Cece McDonald. Here comes Cece into the offensive end. Cece wide around. Centering pass attempted. Gets blocked by Adriana Morabito. Cece goes down. And we're going to get a roughing penalty against Team Long Island. Team Long Island penalty number 6, Adriana Morabito. 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 6, a minute 30 rough. Time of the minor penalty, 7:58 of the second period, and it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Wozniak in for the face-off. Wins that draw, comes back to Fanchulo. Fanchulo fires that shot. Save made, Charlotte Parker. Kristen Cummings and Woz facing off again. Woz pulls it back. Shot gets blocked by Kristen. Fanchulo falls on her. That puck gets tipped up, hits the netting. And I'm focused on the netting. Can't focus in too much. If I try to focus in on the girls, it focuses on the netting until I get really close. And that's no good. Face-off won by Rochester. Now picked up. Oh, that's held in by Fanchulo. Puck comes in front. Team Long Island trying to get it away. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to my goalie camera. There's a shot and a save. Looks like my goalie camera fell off. Gonna have to get new helpers. Face off to the left side of Charlotte Parker. Centering pass is swung and missed. Baldwin in the corner. Baldwin passes up along the boards back to Kalachi. Kalachi gives this to Botto. Botto sliding up on the left side, takes that shot, goes off the base of the boards into trapezoid up on the far side. Madeline Mott trying to get it out. Baldwin trying to hold it in. Baldwin snaps this back towards the goal. Charlotte Parker is going to cover that puck up for the save. And that puck is covered up by Charlotte. Face off one by Rochester. McBride shot fired. Dalin shot blocked. DiNicola grabs this in the corner, snaps this back behind the goal. Dalin back there in the trapezoid. Puck comes up on the far side. Nora McBride holds this in at the point, rips this back in, goes deep to the trap. Dalin back there to play on it. Overskates that puck, comes over against the boards. McDonald to McBride. McBride shot high off the glass, drops down. Dalin grabs this at the corner. Or DiNicola grabs this at the corner. Dalin there. No, that's Goodrich. Dalin's on the other side. They're all 20-somethings. I get confused. Puck leaks into the middle. Looks like Ziegler. Oh, loses it. DiNicola there. Can't get that shot off. Sidney Goodrich grabs his puck. Leaves it for McDonald. McDonald shot. Deflected in the middle. DiNicola. Backhand shot. Saves Charlotte. Puck goes back into the corner. Held in by McBride. Now it comes up. Grabbed by Goodrich. Goodrich fires this back to the slot. That gets blocked by Team Long Island. And here they come. Liliana Ziegler had to turn around, fires this puck over to the far side. Madeline Mott moving this puck forward, gets stopped by Rochester. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Dumped back in. And Nora McBride grabs this puck, sends this through the trapezoid over for Seri DiNicola, who gets this out to Goodrich in the neutral zone. Goodrich loses his puck to Claire Whalen, who passes over into the middle, taken by Dalin. Dalin has her stick lifted by Cameron Whitenbach, and she goes off for her change. That puck gets dumped in by McDonald, and that's going to be an icing. We'll bring the faceoff back down to Reggie Healy's end of the ice. 3:52 to go in this second period. It's still 3-0 Rochester. Here comes Evie Warner in. Oh, loses that puck off the backhand. Wozniak plays this up along the boards. This gets sent down the length of the ice. Reggie's going to come out to play it. Backhands this over for Avery Whitney. Whitney sends this all the way across, hits Evie Warner at center ice. The puck goes all the way down. Evie chasing after it. So's Claire Whalen. Puck moves up, held at the point, now sent over to Whitney. Whitney steps up, fires that shot, goes wide of the net. Evie Warner backhands his puck back in. Wozniak there. Woz comes out, centering pass. There's a shot and a goal. Tegan Coy. Face-off won by Rochester. Rochester goal scored by number 5, Tegan Coyne, assisted by number 10, Nadia Wozniak. Coyne from Woz, 5 from 10. Time of Rochester Junior Americans' fourth goal, 12:07 of the second period. Face-off won by Rochester. Jackson skating up with this puck, crosses over the blue line, loses it, has that puck knocked away. Delilah Polk sends this puck back behind her goal. Team Long Island rips this around onto the far side. Vivian Shields brings this puck out into the neutral zone. Now picked up by Kristen Cummings. Cummings moving forward with this puck. Cummings sends this up into the corner. Kalachi pushes her off of that puck. Puck grabbed back behind the net by Connie Botto. Botto passes it over to Baldwin. Baldwin to Jackson. Jackson loses this puck. Stepping up behind Olivia Searles. Searles gets this to Lexi. Lexi crosses the blue line. Baldwin shot fired. Charlotte Parker with the save. McBride shot fired. Save made by Charlotte Parker. This faceoff comes all the way back through the neutral zone. McBride chases this puck down. Has this in a corner. Sends this through the trapezoid for Botto. Botto picks this puck up. And Becker takes it away. Becker skating down with the puck. Becker, forehand shot. Save Charlotte Parker. We need more cowbell. This puck goes over to the corner. Grabbed by Team Long Island. They flick this out into the neutral zone. McDonald there. She dumps his puck back in. Puck collected by Andy Lefkowitz in the corner. McDonald in the neutral zone again, sends this up. Half of Rochester's team was offsides, but they don't call it for some reason. They changed on the wrong door. Ask me. Evie Warner to Coyne. Back into the corner. Played up by Campbell Arthur at the hash mark. Rochester knocks this puck back. Out in front, Coyne lifts that puck up, and it's a goal. Tegan Coyne with her second goal. Oh, no, it's a hat trick for Tegan Coyne. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 5, Tegan Coyne, unassisted, I think. Yep, number 5, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' fifth goal, 14:35 of the second period. That puck is loose, comes back up. Whitney grabs it, fires this across, goes off the boards on the far side. And that's going to end our second period of play. We'll be back in 1 minute. Rochester leads 5-0. And it's a power play goal, I believe, scored. I'm not sure what those penalties were for. I wasn't watching. I was fixing my camera. I can tell you in a minute. Pass up to Estelle Dallin. She gets a piece of that puck, loses her stick. Dallin picks that puck up at the hashboards. Centering pass. Oh, swing and a miss. Comes all the way out to Kalachi. Kalachi passes puck over to Botto. Botto sends this across, and Becker misses the 1T. Becker back to Kalachi. Still on the power play. 10 seconds ago. Seri DiNicola goes in, gets that puck, passes it up to Kalachi. Kalachi fires his forward, goes into the trapezoid, and the teams return to even strength. Puck collected by Andy Lefkowitz. She skates this around, passes it up. Gets knocked into the neutral zone by Team Long Island. Goes right to McBride. McBride passes to Fanchulo. Fanchulo brings his puck up over the blue line. Fanchulo into the corner, trying to cycle his puck around, loses control of it, and it drops behind her. Claire Whalen takes control of that puck. Now Waz takes it away from her. Wozniak skating around, comes up to the top, the center point, now all the way in on the right side, weaves away, backhand shot, save, Charlotte Parker. Rebound is swept away over to the side. Team Long Island knocks this out. This goes down the length of the ice. Nora McBride, I'm sorry, it's Avery Whitney chases it down. Whitney to Warner, held in by Whitenbach. Liliana Ziegler pressed up against the boards by Avery Whitney. Puck comes up, and Wozniak not able to get that puck out, held in by Roxanne Benoit. Now this comes out on the near side. Caught, though, by Claire Whalen, and she knocks that puck in off sides. So those missed penalties, there was Team Long Island had two minor penalties at 144. Number 15, Max Sigler, and number 55, Vivian Shields, each a minute 30 minor for body checking. Here comes Peyton Baldwin all the way down, shot, glove save, it's in front. Oh, followed up by Cyril. Charlotte Parker in the right spot, continuing to make saves. Puck gets passed over to Fanchulo. She fires. That gets blocked right in front. Fanchulo dumps his puck in, picked up by Peyton Baldwin, and that is wrapped up in deep by, I think that's Cameron Whitenbach. Loose puck taken behind the net by Lexi Jackson. Backhand shot for the wraparound. Save made. Puck comes up on the near boards. McBride takes this into the corner. Jackson pulls this puck out, nudges this towards the slot. Swept away by Parker. Jackson goes around on the other side, tries to stuff it. Bodies falling everywhere. Puck goes over to the corner. Sent back out to the point, held by McDonald. McDonald cycles around, fires it. That gets blocked, knocked out into the neutral zone. Olivia Searles is going to let Nora McBride get this, and Searles is going to go off for a change. McBride goes in, gets collapsed upon. Puck comes back out to Kristen Cummings, swept away by Sydney Goodrich. Estelle Dallin pulls that puck away on the far side. Dallin drives Nika Paletta's head into the box. She gave her a big old hug, and Estelle's going to go to the box. She's going to only get a body check off of that. She's lucky. She didn't mean to hurt the girl. She kind of wrapped her arm around her, but she still drove her head into the boards. That's not cool. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 26, Estelle Dallin, 1 minute 30-second minor for body checking. Number 26, a minute 30 body check. Time of the minor penalty, 6:39 of the third period. Team Long Island with this puck. Max Sigler passes this across for Vivian Shields. Shields brings this up into the O-zone. Centering pass to Madeline Mott. Puck gets knocked away from Mott. Kalachi picks this up in the trapezoid, skates this up on the near side. Kalachi hits Coyne at center ice. Coyne into the O-zone, has Warner in the middle. Coyne comes in, goes for the wraparound, and that puck is poked away by Madeline Mott. Nice job back checking by Mott. Long pass out to Mott. Mott tackles Fanchulo. Here comes Kristen Cummings with this puck. Cummings into the offensive end. Fanchulo got a piece of it. Cummings shot fired on the side of the net. Fanchulo following. Cummings still regains control of this puck. Comes around out in front. Nothing doing. Puck goes wide into the corner. Team Long Island trying to get reset back up to push this puck back into the slot. Sent over towards the boards. Evie Warner trying to play on that puck. And that's another check put on by Campbell Arthur. Team Long Island penalty, number 17, Peyton Steiner. I'm going to find out the official did not use any hand signals, so I'm not exactly sure what the call is. If it's roughing or a body check or... Nora McBride with this puck, takes this back into the trapezoid. Passes this out through the neutral zone. Estelle Dallin's back on the ice. It's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Estelle lifts that up, goes over the goal. Puck comes back to McBride at the point. Skates this up along the board. Sends this in towards the corner. Played back out by Campbell Arthur. Comes across to the slot. Sidney sends this over to the far side. McDonald's got to play this in the neutral zone. What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's, yeah. Thank you. So there are incidental minor penalties. Team Long Island, number 17, Peyton Steiner, and I can't see who's in there for Rochester. Kalachi sends out forward. Jackson dumps that puck in. So it's 4-on-4 hockey right now. Or 5-on-5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-on-5. Puck comes loose. Connie Botto grabs this. Tried sending this back behind the net. Now back it goes. Kalachi going over to play on it. Madeline Mott there. Kalachi goes down. Picking that puck up is Olivia Searles. She sends this up along the boards for Jackson. Puck goes back to the corner. Botto there to play it. Sends this behind the net for Kalachi. Kalachi on the far side. Snaps this up for Lexi Jackson. Jackson bringing this forward. She's all alone. Puck knocked away by Campbell Arthur. Jackson not giving up, though. Regains possession of this puck. Tries to get that shot off. Save made. Puck is still in the slot. Back up. Nadia. Their shot. And Baldwin with the rebound. And a goal. That was Fanchulo that was in there for the incidental minor. So Rochester Junior Americans even strength goal scored by number 16, Peyton Baldwin, assisted by number 10, Nadia Wozniak. 16 from 10. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' 7th goal. 10:24 of the third period. And we are in a runtime situation because of the goal differential. 4 minutes to go and counting as time continues to tick away. Oh, I missed an assist. That was Peyton Baldwin from Nadia Wozniak from Alexia Jackson. So Baldwin from Waz from Jackson at 10:24. This puck gets dumped down. No icing. Evie Warner tried to catch up to that. Puck gets played around and cleared out into the neutral zone. CC McDonald picks this up. Swings around to avoid Kristen Cummings. This puck gets dumped back in by Team Long Island. Goes to McDonald, to McBride, to Waz. Waz moving forward. Brings this puck over. Tried to get that around Delilah Polk. Not able to. Tegan Coyne regains possession of this puck on the far side. Makes her way to the center slot position. Loses control of that puck. Comes into the neutral zone. Nora McBride trying to get things reset up. Tegan Coyne passes this over to a wide open CC McDonald. McDonald to Waz. Waz, nice move to keep control and possession of that puck. Waz goes to dump that puck in. She goes off for her change as Delilah Polk chases after that puck. Polk in the trapezoid, skates up on the far side, fires this forward, misses everybody. That's going to be an icing, and we'll bring the face-off back down by Charlotte, Parker, and Team Long Island. Hey, thanks, Dustin. I got the fam. They helped out. And then I went and helped out too. One of my cameras fell and one of the mounts is now bent, but I'll fix it. Puck going back and forth, hitting people in the face. I hit Sydney Goodrich in the face. Team Long Island trying to clear that out. Goes right to Sydney. Sydney's shot. Blocked save. I don't know. Comes back out. Kalachi winds up, takes that shot. That gets deflected, drops off the glass, comes back down into the corner. Estelle Dallin there gets pushed off that puck. Seri DiNicola sends this back to the point. Shot fired. That gets blocked in the slot. At the feet of Sydney. Sydney nudges this over towards the wall. Can't get to it in time. Comes out. Kalachi trying to keep it away from Team Long Island and does. Team Long Island recovering. Brings this over. DiNicola grabs this at the blue line. This gets rejected back out into the neutral zone, though. Reaching back, Estelle Dallin fires this down along the boards. Chasing after it is Max Sigler. She's going to go to the far corner. Olivia Searles is going to meet her. Puck makes it through. Stepping up from the defense is, Peyton Baldwin. I mean, she's not defense, but that's where she came from. Fanchulo, Baldwin battling in the corner. Jackson there as well. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Team Long Island trying to kick this puck forward. Pass over to Mott. Mott loses this puck in the slot. Puck comes over to the sideboards. Back out into the neutral zone. Kristen Cummings there for it. 30 seconds to go. Passes out into the neutral zone. Team Long Island trying to bring this over. Knocked away from Peyton Steiner. Goes right to Madeline Mott. Mott loses this puck. Baldwin passes out in the middle for Lexi. Jackson trying to knock this back into the offensive end. 10 seconds to go. Campbell Arthur moves this to the slot. Grabbed by Avery Whitney. She rips this down the length of the ice. Wide of the net. Icing is called, and that's where this game's going to end. This semifinal game ends in a 7-0 victory for the Rochester Junior Americans, and they're going to move on to the championship game at 12:45. We'll find out who they play between the San Jose Junior Sharks and who was the other team? Who was the other team in our division? I don't remember. The Carolina Junior Hurricanes. Let's see how that game is going on right now. I don't know if they didn't play or what's going on, but there's no updates to that game. Perhaps they're having an issue on the other rink. I don't know. But anyway, we play the winner of that game at 12:45, or Rochester plays the winner of that game at 12:45. So from the Terry Crisp rink at the Ford Ice Center in Bellevue, Nashville, Tennessee, or Smashville, Tennessee. This one ends in a 7-0 victory for Rochester. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.